This just in. I'm Papa Swolio with a breaking news exclusive. One of Brittany Dawn Fitness's most loyal customers purchased the special BDF All Access VIP package. It cost a whopping $1 precious. He still has not been refunded.
They stole it from us.
What did they steal?
My precious.
What is going on, ya booshes? Or should I say, hello YouTube? What's going on, ya booshes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with some more juice, squeezing the lemon dry. Now, this is the latest and the greatest, or the worst. I don't know what to call this anymore. If you have not yet watched the last couple videos on this entire Brittany Dawn Fitness fiasco, please check out the cards, check out the previous videos. They're all on my channel and they will explain and catch you up. And I'm sure a bunch of people in the comments below can catch you up. I want to talk about a couple specific instances and kind of follow up on what's been happening lately. I'm sure you probably caught the last Driving While Gaining about influencers and just the entire concept of following people online that are not providing accurate information and that are overcomplicating fitness. So just a brief summary, her clients that were upset that wanted a refund initially were required to sign an NDA. That never materialized, but then when they were offered a refund, they were offered a 50% refund. Upon accepting that refund, they were sent 25% refund. So they were only getting back a quarter of what they initially paid. Now, I talked about how shady that was and how that just didn't make sense and that's not helping the situation. But what it turns out is the latest news release in local news, I'm going to read a quote from Brittany Dawn Fitness herself or her team or her as a human, I don't know, a robot, I don't know, her artificial intelligence system. Someone released a statement to the news and I want to talk about that and then address it because it is not 100% factual. And as you can imagine, there are two sides. They are the victims and they are those, aka Brittany, ones that are pretending to be the victim. There is a huge problem in our society with taking responsibility. Right now, I'm taking responsibility for not wearing a shirt. So if you don't like the fact that I'm not wearing a shirt, you can go watch something else. But if you do like some beard stroking, oh boy, do I got something for you. Let's take some coffee and we will get on with the show. This is Channel 8 WFAA. I guess it's a subsect of ABC. And I want to read you. You can go and watch the videos and the clips of the entire interview with one of the actual victims of this scam. Now, in the quote, I'm going to break that down for you. So this is what her team, like I said, the artificial intelligence, this is what Brittany's side offered as a response to reaching out, the news and the journalists reaching out for a comment. And I quote, Brittany Dawn Fitness has and will continue to acknowledge the concerns and questions of our customers through direct conversations with each of them. I have set up a monitored customer service email. Okay, I have to pause it right there because it says Brittany Dawn Fitness, third person, and then it goes into I have set up. There's some basic fundamental issues with grammar here. Or it's the artificial. Maybe she's not a human. Maybe I'm right. I have set up a monitored customer service email. A monitored customer service email. You know what? I'm just going to rip this apart while we're going through it. This is more fun that way. I have set up a monitored customer service email. You mean an email that you look at. All email is monitored if you look at it. I monitor my email. I also read my email. I also respond to my email. I also service my customers. I have set up a monitored customer service email where I have been able to accept and rectify more than half of the complaints through make goods. What the fuck is a make good? Refunds and plans extensions. You don't need the S there, by the way. Depending on each specific situation. Now she goes back to the third person, or it goes back to the third person. Brittany Dawn Fitness and each of our stakeholders hope to positively move forward by working to put communication and quality fitness plan execution policies firmly in place so this will never happen again. Stakeholders, what is this, Tesla? Is Elon Musk stepping down? Sorry, Elon, to drag you into this, even if it was a joke. I apologize. What I want to talk about specifically is the part where she says, or it says, I have been able to accept and rectify more than half of the complaints. That's a problem because it's not true. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of women that have not received what was promised to them, a refund. What is being done is her or her team are actually sending out 25% refunds automatically without letting people know that they are 25%. People are asking for refunds and they're just automatically getting 25% back. That way they can check it off the list and close the case. So people aren't getting their money back. They're still getting 25% and they're not getting helped. This is just a cover statement. And of course, the news has a little tiny segment, but Papa Swolio, I can talk all fucking day about this because there are hundreds of screenshots proving otherwise. And I am going to show you those right here. This is one example. Right here, you can see the order that was placed on 2015. 30-day individualized macros and training for $92, which is a very strange price, by the way. Okay? And of course, the person's name is all blanked out and, identity's protected. Okay? $92, that's a weird price, but that's neither here nor there. The refund that was given, $23. Now let's do some math. Alexa, what is 23 divided by 92?
23 divided by 92 equals 0.25.
0.25 times 100 because, Brittany, that's how you get percent. Is that 25%? So you're giving still 25% refunds. I don't know if you're telling the news that. You said you serviced half the people, 25% back of what you did not deliver. So you have a lot of people that are pissed off. You're not closing cases, you are slaying victims. So in addition to all the people that are not getting serviced, you are servicing people poorly. This is messed up. I need more coffee. The next part is the fact that she's still selling programs. This chick has some serious cojones, if you know what I mean. She's still selling fitness programs. I wonder if people are actually still buying them on her site, but she's still doing coaching or trying to do coaching. I'm going to read you this entire email because it shows what she's trying to accomplish and she's digging herself in a deeper hole yet again. She said several times that she took on more than she could handle when she started. Yet she's repeating the same mistake because that was too much for her to handle at the beginning. And she's trying to rectify with every person to do it better, but it's the same amount of people, if not more, than were affected the first time. Like, it's not going to end well. You can't do one-on-one personal coaching, FaceTimes and calls with 100 people, let alone 1,000 people, let alone 5,000 people, let alone go to the bathroom, eat, work out. I don't know if she eats. I don't know what she does. So this is the email trying to give this girl a second round of coaching, trying to make it right. Thank you for reaching out to me, girl. Oh my God. Oh my God, this girl stuff. Really? Thank you for I can't even read through this entire thing. I can't even make it through one email without stopping. I apologize. I'm trying to read this through and not just rip it to shreds as I go along. You could drop in the comments below. Do you want me to read it all the way first and then rip it apart? Or do you like the fact I just get so pissed off right in the middle that I just can't even say another word without venting a little bit? Thank you for reaching out to me, girl. And I'm so sorry for all of this. This is fully my own fault. No shit. And my responsibility. And for that, again, I apologize. It's like the boy who cried wolf. How many times can you apologize before people just sit and spin, yo? I got too busy as one person and started letting things fall through the cracks, which was unacceptable. I would like to have the chance to make it up to you. Well, that sounds nice, right? I mean, okay, all right, let's give her benefit of the doubt. B of the D, Brittany Dawn, BD, benefit of the doubt. All right, that's a good nickname. And am offering my new revamped coaching to you. Revamped. The details are still being finalized as I'm literally just saying stuff to make you feel sorry for me. The details are still being finalized at this moment, but it's going to be something along the lines of the below listed. Like these words, it's hard to say the sentence. My tongue just Weekly check-ins. This is strictly for accountability. Changes in workouts will occur every 2 to 4 weeks, depending on plan layout, and macro changes happen every 2 weeks, unless something is working. Bi-weekly FaceTime check-ins. 10 to 15 minutes to make sure everything is on track and answer any questions. Bi-weekly FaceTime check-ins. 10 to 15 minutes to make sure everything is on track and answer any questions. Now, if she means twice a month, I mean, you can text that, you can email that, you can be more efficient with that, especially when you have this many people. Like, you're going in the wrong direction. You're making your problem bad again. Plan changes and responses will be made within 48 hours. Oh, look at that. Look at you. That's a lot better than 6 weeks, right, ladies? But I will reply to tell you I have your check-in within 24 hours. This is gonna get so hectic. Let's do it, let's see what she's got. You are gonna have some amazing bookkeeping and scheduling and time management to notify all these girls 24 hours, do 10 to 15 minutes. Let's say you have 10 a day. 300 people take you up on that. I'm gonna go really generous with you, Brittany. Let's say 300 people, okay? That's 10 a day, 7 days a week. That's 10 per day. 10 to 15 minutes, okay? 10 a day. Let's say you do 10 minutes. That's 100 minutes. That's an hour and 40 minutes every day of just FaceTiming. And usually, as I know personally from calls, they go longer than 10 minutes. These girls are upset. They're gonna voice their opinions. They're gonna talk. You're not gonna wanna cut them off and just hang up on them. Looking at someone in the eyes, you're probably gonna have a conversation. Girl, sister, oh mama, I'm so sorry, let's make up. You're probably not going to schedule it properly. One call is going to overlap the next. People are going to get backed up. You're going to miss calls. You're going to have to reschedule. People are going to be pissed. Nothing goes as planned. So let's say you gave a buffer of 10 minutes between each call. Okay, so that's 90 minutes, 10 calls. I'm just guesstimating the math. Let's just say there's another 100 minutes in there to buffer between the 100 minutes. That's 200 minutes. Doing the math, hope I don't butcher this, that's 3 hours and 20 minutes for 200 minutes. 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's a lot every day, 7 days a week. Trust me, you need that buffer of at least 5 minutes is generous. And anyone that does phone calls, you know what I'm talking about. 10 minutes, easily, especially if you want to go to the bathroom at any point, all right? Maybe even 15 minutes between. So then you add another 50 minutes and you're looking at 4 hours every day of FaceTimes. Good luck with that. Oh yeah, I forgot, bi-weekly. So you're doing this twice, so that's 600 times, good luck. That's like 8 hours a day. I apologize again. I'm so sorry. It doesn't mean anything anymore. I apologize again, and I know that will only go so far. Yeah, that's way back there. That's way back there. Let me know if this is something that would interest you or if there is something else I can do for you. And that's one of the bullet points. That's not a bullet point. That's not something that's included. You have 3 things. You added an extra bullet point. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, girl. Bro. And then hugs and kisses, of course. My people, this is a train wreck. This is not going to happen. This is impossible. You can't scale that. You couldn't even do it with 300 people. And like I said, bi-weekly, you're gonna do that twice. This is how these problems start. It's not gonna be done. It can't be done by one person. So you're already in the middle of trying to fix this. You are just digging. Like, I swear, there must be some kind of live feed of you just digging a hole. You must be in China already. I don't know where you are, but this hole is deep. I don't think it's quite as deep as the bottom of your heart, but it's deep. It's deep. The last part is this victim mentality. You cannot flip this. You cannot flip this on everyone else. You are not the victim, Brittany. You're not the victim. You are not the victim here. When you take someone's money, and not just one person's money, you not give it back? You're not the victim, sweetheart, sister, mama, baby girl. You're not the victim. Thank you for being so genuine and kind in your responses. This is in response to someone else's comment that she didn't delete. By the way, she's unblocking people. She's deleting bad and negative comments. She's deleting them because it tarnishes her image, which no longer exists. So she's responding to someone who was supporting her, one of the few. Thank you for being so genuine and kind in your responses. I really do appreciate you looking into the facts. He. While I have made some mistakes, just some, and plan to rectify each of them, there are many people who have hurt me beyond what I can express in the words they have used against me and my family. This is absolutely reprehensible, and I detest this type of language. She's bringing in her family. Where is this proof? Show the proof of these threats. Who's threatening her family? Who would threaten death upon you? By the way, anyone that's watching this, that's way too far. I think we can all agree that it doesn't warrant any of these actions, as shitty as they are, it doesn't warrant a death threat. Who's threatening her family's lives? I haven't seen any proof of any actual threats. That's a problem. I don't condone that. I don't think that's okay. But this is not about your family. This is about you. And the reason why people are hurting you or saying things badly about you is because you stole their money. You stole their money. There's a massive disconnect. I guess that's what happens. It just goes to show that artificial intelligence is just not there yet. Her operating system needs some serious updating because she is not the victim. There's so many people who have hurt me beyond what I could express. Am I one of those people because I'm telling the truth, because I am just being the voice of all this just evidence, one after the other after the other? All right, this is not just coming out of thin air. I'm not making this up. I don't have any stake in this. Yes, I'm getting views, but this is why my brand, Swolenormous, the tagline is fitness without the bullshit, because I fucking hate this shit. This is what pisses me off. This is the reason why I started Swolenormous, because this is rampant in the industry. This is just a big example that's blowing up right now. This is just the now example. This has happened before. This happened with that Shreds guy a while back, remember? Or last year? I mean, you could drop in the comments, I forget his name, the tattooed dude. I mean, they're all tattooed now, but you know what I'm talking about. This is nothing new, and people need to know what they're getting involved with when they give their hard-earned money. You're not the victim. I'll say it again. You are not the victim. Stop acting like a victim. Stop acting like a victim. Stop. Stop acting like a victim. Speak like a human if you are a human. Be real. Do the right thing. It's not hard to do the right thing. Use communication, okay? You need to truly find someone in your circle that knows how to speak the language of humans. You really do. This is so bad because you're playing both sides of the coin. You're trying to now make up for whatever issues already exist by repeating the same issues. You're not scalable, Brittany. This is the problem with this entire situation with fitness influencers, namely you. This is a huge problem. And what you're doing right now is not solving it.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give